The Lux Radio Theater, usually heard at this time throughout the year, is taking its customary summer vacation. Lux Radio Theater will return to CBS a week from today, August 28th.
Carrie, 2 is company.
Yes, Doug, and 3's a crowd.
Pop, what's 12?
Well, that's us, Tommy. Right, Timmy?
Yeah, there's just too many cooks.
Yes, it's Too Many Cooks, a new family comedy by Frank Fox, starring Hal March. The Cooks live in that big house across the street there. Last night, while Doug was trying to sleep...
Stop it! Cut it out! Now stop it!
Yes, last night there was a big pillow fight. And this morning, Doug has his 10 children assembled in the living room. They're going to hear about their doings last night.
Okay, children, quiet down.
Any good.
That's better. I've called you all here because I want to talk to you about last night, that pillow fight. Now, you're getting out of hand. We've
What's
got
going
that...
on, Doug? What's the
Well,
matter?
Carrie, I'm just telling the children about the pillow fight last night. They were raising the dickens, swinging pillows, yelling. You were asleep, but I wasn't. Bunch of children, you'd think they were all mad the way they were carrying on. That was the worst pillow fight of all time. You should have seen it, Carrie.
Who won?
I did.
Well, if you got into it, dear, why are you lecturing the children?
I only got into it in self-defense. The pillow shoved down my throat at 2:15. Now, here's what I've decided. I read in a psychology book that if a father gets to know his children, they'll be better behaved. So I'm going to get to know all of you better. Now, it'll work like this. Timmy, please. I want you all to know that... Timmy, children, Timmy, go take a drink.
I just had a drink.
It sounds like it.
Timmy, go have some water, dear.
Okay, Mom.
Go ahead, Doug. What's on your mind?
Well, it's like this, Carrie. Growing children need guidance, you see?
Yeah.
So I'm starting a new system.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Tommy?
That word system scares me, Pop. You've tried so many systems. Remember the traffic control system you tried around the house? Everybody had to give arm signals when they were going to turn.
It was a pretty good system, Tommy. I just decided to have it discontinued the day you made that fast left and poked your finger in my eye.
Well, how about that bathroom system? That didn't work out either, Pop.
Well, Jeannie, I'll admit it didn't work out, but at the time, it did seem practical.
Oh, I didn't hear that one, dear. What was that?
Oh, I thought we could cut down on the long line at the bathroom in the morning by having half of the children use another bathroom.
Another bathroom? We only have one bathroom.
Yeah, I know. That's why it didn't work out. The next-door neighbor didn't go for it at all.
Well, what's the new system, Pop?
Well, it's like this, Dougie.
I drank some water, Pop.
Good. Stop it. Goodness. Now, children, here's the new system. I'm going to be your counselor. The idea is that when any of you have a problem, you'll come to me and we'll discuss it, and I'll advise you.
Well, what does it mean, Pop? You're going to be our counselor.
Well, Judy, honey, a counselor, he's something like a lawyer, sort of.
What's a lawyer?
Pop went to a lawyer once, didn't you, Pop? The time you got your foot hurt getting off the streetcar.
Yeah, Tommy, I went to a lawyer. I gave him $25 and told him I got my foot hurt getting off the streetcar, and then he advised me what to do.
What did he advise you to do?
He suggested that in the future I use the bus. But there are some good lawyers. Anyway, I'm not a lawyer. I'm going to be your counselor.
Well, dear, what brought this on?
Carrie, I want to give the kids a chance to tell me their problems. They'll be better behaved children in the future because we'll understand each other better. Now then, my room will be my office. I'll go up to my office now and be ready for clients in 5 minutes.
What's a client?
That's a guy who pays $25 to be told to use the bus.
Oh, come in, please. Well, Tommy, my first client.
Hi, Papa.
No, Tommy, not Pop. Counselor.
Okay, counselor. I have a problem. It concerns my girl, Joan Kelly.
Joan Kelly? Well, this is a surprise. I didn't think you'd started taking an interest in girls.
Yeah. Dougie told me I would as soon as my voice started to change.
Well, I haven't noticed your voice starting to change.
Well, it hasn't. But from all the things Dougie told me about girls, I'm forcing it.
Oh, I see.
But there's another sign, Pop. See, I'm getting fuzz on my chin,
Let me
see?
see. Oh, yeah. Not as much as a peach, but a little more than an apricot. Tell me, Tommy, just how interested are you in girls?
Well, I can stand them now.
You can stand them, huh?
Yeah. But Dougie says my interest will increase as my fuzz gets longer.
Now then, son, client, what's your girl problem?
Well, you see, Joan likes love pictures, and I like westerns. Which should we go to tonight?
Very understandable problem. Now, the advice of your friendly counselor is that you should compromise, son. Tonight, go to a love picture. Tomorrow night, go to a western.
You really think I should go to a love picture tonight, huh, Counselor?
Definitely.
Swell. Give me the money.
The money?
Well, Counselor, you said I should go to a love picture
Well,
tonight.
sure, but
You aren't going to give advice and then not let me do what you say, are you, Counselor?
Here's the money, client.
Thanks, Counselor. Thanks a lot. Boy, you sure do give good advice, Counselor. I'll be seeing you a lot.
Swell, yeah. Advice. I was tricked. How do they always trick me? Fuzz on his chin. Come in.
Hi, Counselor.
Oh, client. Apparently you spoke with Tommy. He told you to address me as counselor?
Yeah, Counselor. I got a problem.
Oh, you have, huh?
Yeah, but it's nothing like Tommy's problem because I ain't got any fuzz.
Well, I'm glad, because if there's anything I hate, it's a 7-year-old boy who needs a shave. Now, what's your problem, Timmy?
Mr. Zebert at the drugstore.
Oh, and what is your trouble with Mr. Zebert?
Every time I go in the drugstore for ice cream or candy, he wants money for it.
I get the problem. How much do you want?
How much can I get?
A quarter.
50 cents?
30 cents.
35 cents.
A dime.
A dollar.
50 cents.
Soul American.
Tricked again. Well, here's your 50 cents. Now go.
Thanks, Counselor. Boy, this is a swell idea. My pop is Madman Cook.
Can't count over 7 till it comes to money. Better take that counselor's sign off my door. I'll be too late. Come in.
Hello, Counselor. I have a problem.
Good, Judy, my little client. What is it?
Well, I just want to know, do you think a girl my age should go roller skating?
Roller skating. Should a girl your age go rollers? Now, this is a genuine problem, the kind I like. Real problem of a growing girl who wants to conduct herself in a feminine manner. As far as your counselor is concerned, Judy, my little client, it is perfectly all right for you to go roller skating.
They cost $3 a pair.
Take your money and leave.
Gee, thanks, Counselor. May I kiss you?
No, I couldn't afford it. I'll take down that counselor's sign and hang up one that says knucklehead. Oh, no. Come in.
Hello, Counselor.
Hello, Jean.
I have a problem.
How much?
$2.
Here.
Thanks.
That's what I call fixing a problem. Carrie!
What's the matter, dear?
Come in quick. Close the door. Carrie, I need help. They're ganging up on me.
I know, honey.
Why can't I be like the average father and just enjoy life? Never start these systems. It's times like this that I remember back when I was first going with you. I was happy and carefree. You were single. I was single. We didn't have any children.
Mother liked us for that.
Maybe chatting about the past will ease my worried mind. At least I can't say the wrong thing to you. Remember the times we used to have, Carrie, back in good old Philadelphia?
Yes. I remember some of them.
Remember the way I'd come over to your house when your mother went out? I'd always corner you between the wall and the china closet. Ah! Oh, that china closet. Wonder how many times I kissed you there.
My mother didn't have a china closet.
Carrie,
Yes?
I need a counselor.
You're listening to Too Many Cooks, starring Hal March as Doug with Mary Jane Croft as Carrie. Buy your bonds through the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank. Now, back to Too Many Cooks. Doug Cook, newly self-appointed family counselor, sits in his room, better known as his office, with his wife, dreading the possible arrival of another one of his children, better known as clients.
Carrie, I just hope the kids forget about my proposition. I don't want to solve any more of their problems. I don't have the money.
I'm not worried about that. Who was the girl with the china closet? The one you used to kiss.
I never kissed a china closet.
Oh. Now, don't try to get out of it. Come on, who was she now?
I don't remember, Carrie. Maybe it was Hazel Thayer. No, she didn't have a china closet.
Did you kiss Hazel Thayer?
Well, yeah.
Where?
On the lips.
No. I mean, where was your favorite place? In the house, on the porch? I remember. You always used to trap me in the entry hall. And while you were kissing me, I used to snap your suspenders. Remember that?
Carrie, we're even. I never wore suspenders.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, now I can concentrate on the children. I hope they... Carrie.
Hmm?
Who wore suspenders?
Well, I just don't remember, dear. Maybe it was Barney McNulty.
Morning.
No. He didn't wear suspenders. No, he wore a belt. No, he didn't wear a belt either. He didn't wear a belt.
What kept his pants up?
He was fat.
A bully for lard.
Oh, let's forget about it, dear. Come on, let's worry about the children.
Yeah, you're right. What am I going to do, Carrie? Uh-oh.
Well, you've got to face whichever one it is.
Yeah, I can't back out on my children. Come in.
Hi, how's my brother and sister-in-law?
Oh, come in and close the door, Ed.
How are you, Counselor? I understand you're giving away money today.
How did you know about it, Ed?
I just passed the bathroom. Tommy's in there shaving. He told me.
Tommy is shaving?
Yep, guess he's turning into a man. I'll never forget my first shave. The last I felt I was a man.
When was that?
Last Tuesday.
Please, Ed, I've got a problem.
I know all about it, Doug. It's old Uncle Ed, the family fixer, to the rescue.
No. Thanks, Ed. No help from you, please. You always foul things up. You know you do.
Never want my help, only when you really need it.
Oh.
Like 2 weeks ago when we were fishing and your reel jammed. I guess I didn't fix it? Huh? Didn't I? Huh? Who fixed it, huh?
You,
huh?
yeah,
Sure.
you.
I took it apart. Removed 20 little gears, cleared the jam, cleaned and oiled it, put back the 20 little gears, every one of them right. It worked perfectly, and I defy you to say I fouled that job up.
Ed, right after you fixed it, what happened to it?
I dropped it in the lake.
Please, Ed, no help.
It's okay. I'll leave.
Ed, please.
I'm leaving, and you'll never see me again.
Oh, Doug, now you've heard his...
Don't worry, Carrie. We'll see him again.
See you later, Doug.
Okay, Ed.
What a character. But, back to business. What are you going to do about the consular system? Counselor?
Oh, don't call me that. Goodness. Oh, no. Well, guess I'll just have to throw a subtle hint that there's no more money. I'm broke. Come in, please.
Hi.
We came to see the counselor.
We have a problem.
Lori, Dougie, you both seem unhappy.
Oh, what is the problem, children?
Well, tonight Dougie and I are supposed to go to the preschool mixer dance at the Oaks Club.
Yeah, but our dates, Bill and Judy Lester, they're staying away on their vacation a week longer. We have no dates.
Well, now, this is a real problem.
Yeah, I told Lori it wouldn't do any good to see you about it, Pop. You can't help us find dates.
No, I guess we're just hooked.
I wonder if...
Oh, Doug, the children have really been looking forward to the preschool mixer. Don't you have any suggestions at all?
I certainly have. I have 2 dates for them.
You have?
Yep, and it'll be a wonderful way for me to relax after my trying day today.
What? Pop, you mean you'd be my date?
Sure. What do you think?
Well, it's fine for Lori, dear, but what about Dougie? He needs a date, too.
Carrie, don't you know who his date is going to be?
Oh, no. Me?
Sure.
Oh.
Gee, whoever goes to a dance with their mother and father?
Don't you want us?
Well, sure, Pop. It's just that we never thought of you and Mom this way.
Well.
Are you a good dancer, Pop?
My good. Carrie, a good dancer.
No, he isn't.
Well, no, I'm not, but I'm not too bad.
Well, this sounds great. Only, well, I'd feel funny if the gang knew we took our mother and father. I mean, well, can't we just say you're our regular dates?
Why, Dougie, you're very flattering. Do you think they'd believe I was your girlfriend?
Are you kidding, Mom? You're terrific. They just don't build girls like you anymore.
Dougie, you're speaking to your mother.
Don't you agree, Pop? Mom's got a heck of a figure. Don't you agree?
He'd better.
Okay, so Mom's got a figure, so I've got one, too.
Oh, you sure have, Pop. I've always admired those broad shoulders.
Oh, they're nothing.
And your arms.
Arms?
Oh, and that chest.
Laurie, the chest is up here.
Well, let's get ready for the dance. Only remember, let's not say you're our mother and father. You're our dates.
Sounds just wonderful. I'm your date, Dougie, and Dad's Laurie's date.
I'm not exactly an Arthur Murray, Laurie, but you'll find I'm pretty darn good.
When was the last time you danced, Pop?
Let me think. I remember all the guys were running around in beat-up cars with the tops knocked off. Girls were noisy. Charleston was the rage. Could have been 1927.
From the description, it could have been just last night.
Fine, man. I'm really enjoying this.
That's lovely news.
Well, Laurie, how did your date do? I mean me.
You did swell.
Am I a bad dancer?
Not at all.
Swell. Why are you rubbing your foot, honey?
Well, it kind of got stepped on.
Oh, probably one of those careless dancers out there.
Yeah.
Say, how'd I do, Dougie?
Oh, you did swell. Great, Mom. And did you notice some of the other fellas giving you the eye?
Why, no, I didn't notice. I didn't notice at all.
3 of them winked at you.
4 of them.
Here's our table.
Yes, let me help you in your seat. Help me. This is a nice place.
I
You
can
know
use
that?
the rest, believe me. Hmm? Oh, yes?
Can I see you out in the terrace for a minute?
Well, if you want to borrow a handkerchief, we don't have to go out there, you know. Certainly, but I'll go in. Will you excuse me for a second, please?
Okay, dear.
We'll see you later.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Doug. Why, what's your name?
They call me Wendy. Ever since I was a kid, I've had asthma. Always sneezing. Get it, Wendy?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, Excuse me.
I got some of that, too, but you're taking it off. It's nice. Now, what do you want?
I want to talk to you about your date, Laurie Cook.
My date? She's my... what about my date?
I always used to see her in school. I'm bats about her.
Bats.
How'd you ever get a date with her? Aren't you a little old for her?
Now, just a second.
Don't you think she's entitled to a little more youth? I'm young, healthy. I'm warm-blooded, too.
I'll say this for you. You're an itch.
I know. I tell you something, old-timer.
Steady.
I tell you, you may just as well forget Laurie Cook.
Why?
Because of her old man.
And what's wrong with her old man?
I've heard he's a real goop.
A goop? What's a goop?
Oh, lots of things. Mainly an old grouch. I understand when she parks in front of the house with a guy, her old man hollers out of the window. Won't let her and her guy sit out in front and play the radio and sing after 2 in the morning.
Maybe the old goop has to get up for work in the morning. Mind if I go back to my table?
Oh, not at all. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I had the feeling you were the sort of fellow I could count on to say that. Come on. Carrie, where's Dougie and Laurie?
Oh, hi. They'll be back. Oh, we have company.
Yes, we have. This is Windy. Windy, this is Carrie.
Sure, I'll sit down.
I didn't ask.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why don't you join us?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Carrie. Beautiful name. You're a vision. A vision.
Thank you. Doug, I'm a vision.
Those eyes.
She doesn't want to hear about her eyes.
I do so.
Your eyes are so soft and deep.
Mine are set far in, too, you know. Say, Windy, tell her about Dougie's and Laurie's old man.
I don't want to talk about him. Carrie, may I hold your hand?
You do, and you'll get 180 pounds of goop all over you.
Pipe down, will you? Carrie, you have such a gentle, delicate mouth. It has such a mature look.
It's the same age as the rest of her.
Your date will be back soon, Carrie, but I just hope that, well, I'll see you again sometime, and at least we can hope that we'll meet again.
Goodbye, Windy.
Yeah, good night, sweet prince.
Until next time.
Nice little kid. Meant to ask him his birthday. I wanted to buy him an adenoid operation. For heaven's sakes, the way you...
My mouth is gentle and delicate.
Carrie.
My eyes, they're soft and deep.
Carrie.
I'm a vision.
Well, I'm a goop. Let's see you top that.
What in the world is a goop?
I'm afraid to find out. Oh, here comes the kids. Hi.
Oh,
Hi, Pop. Well, you tell them, Dougie.
Oh, it's like this, Mom, Pop. Laurie met a fella.
And Dougie met a girl.
You wouldn't mind, would you, Mom?
You wouldn't mind, would you, Pop?
Not at all. What are you talking about?
But we have dates.
Well, of course we won't mind. Your dad and I'll date each other.
Sure. Go ahead and have fun.
Oh, thanks. Gee, Dad, you're wonderful. And just between us, you're the most handsome fella here.
Why keep it just between us? Let's kick it all over the place.
And the same thing for you, Mom. You're a knockout.
Tomorrow night, that boy gets 2 desserts. Bye.
Well, Carrie, I'm your date now. Want to dance? I think they're going to play.
Just not so fast, please. After all, you're not my date yet.
What?
You have to be proper about it.
Oh, sure.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I'm Doug Cook. What's your name?
Carrie Cook.
Will you marry me and let me not change your name?
I'll let you propose after I see how you dance.
Fair enough. Come on.
Well, say, you dance very well, Mr. Cook.
And so do you. Oh, this has been a wonderful evening, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. But what about your proposal?
Oh, yes. Yes. Will you marry me?
Yes. But there's something I feel you ought to know about me.
Oh, what is that?
I have 10 children.
Well, what a coincidence. So have I.
Wonderful. We'll probably be the only couple getting married who's had a head start of 20 children.
Swell. That'll give us a chance to enjoy other things.
Doug.
Hmm?
You know, honey, it's been a long time since you said things to me. You know, things like Wendy said.
Oh, Carrie, what Wendy said was nothing. You're more than a vision, dear. I mean it. Now the first time I danced with you comes back to me. I held you near, like this.
Oh, you're crushing my corsage.
First time we danced, you didn't worry about that.
I'm not worried now. I just want you to crush it some more.
As I think back now, it was some special occasion, Carrie. I don't recall just what. But the orchestra was playing Because. You remember?
Oh, Doug. I seem to hear it now.
Because God made thee mine, I'll cherish thee through light and darkness, through all time to be.
Doug.
Let's go out on the terrace.
Yes, let's.
Carrie, I'm going to kiss you.
Oh, Doug.
Carrie, have I been silly?
No, darling, you haven't. Have I?
No, Carrie, you've been wonderful. And I don't mean just tonight. I mean always.
You know, dear,
Hmm?
there's just one thing, as long as we're thinking back.
What, sweetheart?
Who had the china closet?
The girl who lived next door to the guy who wore the suspenders.
In just a moment, we'll be back to Too Many Cooks, starring Hal March with Mary Jane Croft, Bob Sweeney, Tommy Bernard, Dick Crenna, Rhoda Williams, Mary Lou Harrington, Norma Jean Nilsson, Stuffy Singer, and Gil Stratton, Jr. Next Monday evening, radio's most distinguished theater of stars, the Lux Radio Theater, begins its 16th year on CBS, the network of the stars, with the merry madcap adventures of Cary Grant and Ann Sheridan in I Was a Male War Bride. It was a brilliant motion picture, and it now becomes an equally brilliant radio production when the Lux Radio Theater returns over most of these same CBS stations next Monday. Stay tuned now for Granby's Green Acres, which follows Too Many Cooks over most of these same CBS stations. And now it's bedtime at the home of the Cooks.
You asleep, Doug?
No, I've been thinking, Carrie. I finally remembered who the girl was with the china closet.
Well, tell me, who was she?
Norma Kelly. Remember her?
Norma Kelly? I don't remember.
Oh, you remember Norma Kelly. I met her right after your mother bought that porch swing. Remember that porch swing? How many times did I kiss you on it?
My mother never had a porch swing.
Good night, Carrie.
Too Many Cooks is written by Frank Botts and Rick Bollards with Bob Porter and Lou Armbrecht. Produced and directed by Gordon T. Hughes. Original music was composed and conducted by Marlon Stiles. This is Roy Rowan speaking. This is CBS, where you eavesdrop with a candid microphone Tuesday night on the Columbia Broadcasting System.